Hey guys, what's up? This is the Grapple Girl. So I'm at the gym, you guys. As you can see, I'm at the gym. I thought I'd take a second to finally do a recording because it's been so long. I feel like I've lost a lot of my strength and my cardio is terrible because I haven't really been working out. I've been just working and my body was hurting from working all the time, just sitting, not moving. You know, you get back pain, you get neck pain. I haven't been stretching, you know. So just like being still all the time, it gives me constant sores and aches. So it feels really good. Yesterday I did jiu-jitsu and today lifting. And you know, I lost a lot of my strength. I'm struggling, but I'll get it back. You know, I'll get back to my competition self. I know it. It's a constant cycle. Today we did deadlifts. We did bent over rows. We did bicep curls. We ran a mile, and I haven't run in so long. I mean, I was running a little in like March and April to make weight, to keep my weight down pretty much. A mile, but on a treadmill. I haven't run outside. So I know what I'll be doing this summer, running and lifting so I can get stronger and faster. I have been done the Weekly Roundup pretty much since I got promoted to purple belt when I won the New York Spring International Open, which is still a pretty cool experience when I think back on it, but I need to move forward with jiu-jitsu. I've not been training as much as I want to, barely any actually, maybe twice a week, sometimes none. I've been bombarded with work. Basically, I spent much of May traveling. I went to California for about a week and then I went to North Carolina, both for weddings. And when I was in California, I got to train at Victory MMA, which was a really cool experience. I got to meet Dean Lister, what a legend. It was a really interesting experience because I was the only girl in the advanced class. So, you know, I'm used to being surrounded by so many women. Like, I'm really lucky to train in a school that has 10 women, even though I'm like one of the higher ranked girls there. But to be at a school where there's no women in the class was kind of daunting. But the men were really great. They have, you know, all ranges of belts from white to black. So I got to train with some really great people, and they had just finished the San Diego Open. So they were talking about competition and strategies and what to improve on. And basically in San Diego, I guess a lot of people were playing De La Riva guard, which is also really popular in New York and I'd imagine everywhere. So they were practicing passing De La Riva, sweeping with De La Riva to armbar, which I've actually been doing yesterday in my training in the Bronx. What a great technique. So that was a really cool experience to train at another school. And they have everything. It's mixed martial arts there. I only did jiu-jitsu, but they had a wrestling, they had no-gi, they had boxing. I mean, they had everything. And the facilities it's beautiful. It's 2 floors. Second floor where the mats are for wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Bottom floor has weights. And it's like a day pass, and I think the day pass is like $20 or $30. So you get to train all day. Like, what's not to love? I wanted to train at more schools like Atos or Studio 540. I really wanted to do the judo at Studio 540, but I just didn't have enough time. We had a lot of work going on, so even though I was on vacation, I had to do work. So half my time was in San Diego, and then I went to Palm Springs for a wedding, and I was involved with that wedding, so that was really cool. I had such a great time. Like, California's beautiful. Like, I want to move there. Like, if I could not have to take another bar to move, I'd be gone. But I'm looking forward to get back on the mats this week and training 4 or 5 times. Like, that's my goal. That's it. Like, I want to train as a purple belt. Like, I want to compete as a purple belt. Like, I'm all in, and I miss it. Like, jiu-jitsu's home. That sense of community and camaraderie and family where we all empathize and want each other to get better in our personal lives and jiu-jitsu lives. That means everything to me. So I need to get back on the mats. And with that said, it really, I was really sad on Friday to hear about Anthony Bourdain's passing. Besides being such a women's rights hero, he's been so involved with the Me Too movement. He's so involved with the diversity and inclusion through, you know, no reservations, through his television shows. You know, he's always looking for inclusion and empathy and sympathy, and for us to understand each other. And the world's not that scary. You know, we could all live together in harmony. Like, that's always been kind of his pitch. You know, I'm really gonna miss him. And besides that, he's been such an ambassador for jiu-jitsu and picking up jiu-jitsu at a later age, which is really hard to do. And never forget, in the summer of 2015 or 2016, he competed as a blue belt in his age class, age appropriate class, and it was just incredible. He won gold, and he had 2 matches, and he put it all out there, you know. And I know he's been very involved with getting funding to the public schools in New York City so they could have jiu-jitsu as well for the teenagers. So we lost a really big advocate in terms of women's rights, in terms of diversity, in terms of jiu-jitsu. And it hit me hard, his passing and how he passed. And I don't know if he was training since his breakup, you know, with his ex-wife. But like, for me, jiu-jitsu helps me cope with any kind of depression or anxiety or, you know, just feeling out of it or like I don't belong. When I hit the mats, it's community, it's home, I'm with my family. And so like, for me, you know, jiu-jitsu is everything. And it really helps cope with all of those feelings, all of those bad feelings, you know. Not to mention that you'll get endorphins running. So, you know, you'll feel good from working out. I remember this Anthony Bourdain quote where he said he'll likely never live to get his black belt, but he likes the idea of working on himself every day, those little improvements that you get through jiu-jitsu, and also it helps with your personal life. And I really believe that jiu-jitsu does that for me. It really helps me with my relationships, my family, my work life, you know, it just makes me a better person. Because it's that discipline, that training, that respect, you know, that humility, those are like life skills you need to move forward in life. And it also builds confidence because you're working on something, you're getting better at something, and then you're like, I could do this, you know, there's nothing I can't do. Especially because jiu-jitsu is mental, emotional, physical, you kind of do it all. Besides traveling and trying to get back on the mats in jiu-jitsu, watching my boyfriend play God of War. Are you guys playing God of War? If you haven't played God of War, please, please, please go pick it up like right now and play it. It's incredible. Like, you're Kratos and you're with your son, whose mom just passed away, and you're trying to go on top of a mountain to pass her ashes around. And it's really interesting because you don't really know like what the plot is. You're just kind of like on this journey with your son, and you're meeting other gods or maybe demigods who are having ulterior motives, but it's not clear what those are yet. I think it's going to be more of like the second God of War, the sequel. There are dragons and trolls and witches. I mean, it's amazing. The aesthetics are amazing, and you feel like you're just watching a movie. Like, I'm not playing this game, I'm just watching, and it's constant action and dialogue. Like, Kratos just talks to his son while he's walking around all the time. It's pretty incredible. It kind of reminds me of The Last of Us, where the dialogue never ends. There's no real cutscenes. Like, it's just constant cinematic scenes, even while you're fighting. Like, it's incredible. It's so well done. I think it is my favorite game so far that's come out. You know, I really want to share my journey with you. You know, 32-year-old purple belt who's been doing this for almost 4 years. And I feel like I have a lot to show, that we could empathize and commiserate and push together and, you know, be disciplined together and get better in jiu-jitsu together. So if you ever have anything you want me to talk about, just let me know. Hit the subscribe button, share it with your friends, you know, let's do this. I'm looking forward to making many more videos. I'll catch you guys next week. Have a great week. Bye.